Okay, so just to kind of go over what's about to happen here. So look, see how your arc, you go back low with the club this way on the blue line, and then you come back down on this magenta line over this way, right? Now, I was just showing you here Rory McIlroy and how his went up on the black line, and then his club's coming down right now on that red line. Do you see that? Which is below his backswing path. Perfect. Now, the Chili Whacker, which we're about to use, is going to help us with that. Okay, so just to explain the swing plane, I'm going to put some sticks on the ground. And this is how I learned it from my coach years ago with the sticks on the ground. And it really helps because then you have a sense about where you're swinging. Okay, and then just to give this some added perspective, we're going to also include a barrier on this side over here in just a moment. Okay, now let me just get it all set up. Okay, so you can see I have these two sticks. This stick indicates my backswing path, which is going to be what's called straight back and up the plane. Okay, so we go straight back and see how I'm going above it on the way back. Okay, then on the way down, I'm supposed to be swinging what's called from the inside out, which, as you see, I just went under the Chili Whacker and my club traveled out this way, let's say between the green and the yellow targets out that way. Do you see how my club is going in this direction? Okay. Now, over the years, this was referred to in the 80s as the figure eight swing. Okay. Now, it's not really a figure eight. It feels like that at first. What we're really doing here is what's called taking it straight back and then from the inside out. So here in a moment, I'll show you that it can be done. We're going to hit a shot where you're going to practice going first straight up above the Chili Whacker, and then you're going to bring it back down from what's called the inside. Thank you, from the inside out. So here I'll demonstrate that now for you. Now, as you'll see on the screen, watch this. That ball went dead straight, right? And I know it sounds counterintuitive. It's like, wait, I swing this way and then I swing that way and it goes straight somehow. I know, this is golf. This is how it works. But you're going to see here what I just did. So number one, the club goes straight back this way. You see this? Along that stick. And then I'm going to try and go out this way along the other stick. If we put the swing plane line up, you're going to see this is going to accentuate this idea of what's called straight back and up. See how the club is staying straight up here? We call this the club being in front of us, okay? Just to give you another idea on this, or wrong one here, TaylorMade. There it is. Watch this. There's another video. It's McIlroy Day, we could say. Listen to this real quick here in just a moment here.
For me, I think one of the biggest keys in my swing is making sure that the club stays in front of my body on the way back. So anytime, if I keep the club in front of me here.
Do you see where he has the club? This is called keeping it in front of you. Do you see where my club is and his, right? It's not going, as he says here in a moment, behind me, right? So listen.
That just makes the rest of the swing a lot easier. Sometimes if the club gets behind me early, then it makes it more difficult.
That's what you're doing. You're going and getting it what's called behind you early. Okay, so then watch this. So then I go up here to the top. Now, look at this motion that I'm making. See how the club shallows, we say, right? So the club is shallowing like this, where the shaft is this way. And that's happening because of how I'm going around to go where? Under the Chili Whacker here, right? Now, of course, this is an exaggeration that I'm doing at first here to help get you out of the other pattern, because your current pattern is to whip it what's called inside and then come down over the top. And we've got to rewire that here soon.